The Desperate Housewives ending wraps up 8 seasons of mysteries in the picture-perfect suburban neighborhood, Wisteria Lane, and the ending answers big questions about what happens to main characters Susan Mayer, Terry Hatcher, Lynette Scavo, Felicity Huffman, Bree Van de Kamp, Marcia Cross, and Gabrielle Gabby Solis Eva Longoria. Although Mary Alice Young's, Brenda Strong, friends have many happy times together, it was clear that the conclusion would be just as emotional as the rest of the series, as most episodes focus on the intense personal lives of the 4 main residents of this seemingly peaceful street in the small town of Fairview. There are several mysteries in every season, from why Paul Young, Mark Moses, comes back home after a decade away to what Angie Bolan, Dre DeMatteo, is hiding from. The best shows like Desperate Housewives have series finales that are gripping, memorable, and wrap up every major storyline, and the final episode offers up an impressive ending. So, how does Desperate Housewives end? It ends with a lot of characters getting a chance to start over, away from Wisteria Lane. The main characters all leave Wisteria Lane. The end of the show marks the end of their time in the central location. Bree, Gabby, Susan, and Lynette sitting at a table playing cards on Desperate Housewives. In Season 8, Episode 23, Finishing the Hat, the final episode of Desperate Housewives, the main characters move away from Wisteria Lane, which is bittersweet. Each woman is on a new life path that makes sense for her personality, hopes, and dreams, and it feels like the right time to make a change. Susan shares that she will move first. Susan is grieving her husband Mike Delfino's, James Denton, passing, which happened halfway through Season 8 and is one of the most emotional Desperate Housewives deaths. Susan also wants to be there for her daughter Julie, Andrea Bowen, who has a baby in the finale. It makes sense that Susan would want to start over. Bree and Trip Weston, Scott Bakula, her former lawyer, get married and relocate to Louisville, Kentucky. Lynette and Gabby both move to start new careers. All 4 of the main Desperate Housewives characters are given the opportunity, and make the decision, to leave Wisteria Lane, a place that holds just as many bad memories for all of them as it does good. The Desperate Housewives ending promises that all of the ladies get a fresh start somewhere they can leave their pasts behind. What happens to the ladies after Desperate Housewives? The tight social circle is finally broken. It's made clear that when most of the main characters of Desperate Housewives leave Wisteria Lane, they drift apart. Though they get together in the finale, and promise to do so even after they leave, Mary Alice's voiceover makes it clear that the group of friends, thrown together by dramatic circumstances, never find their way back together. When Bree and Trip move to Kentucky, Bree eventually becomes a state politician, which works perfectly given her confidence, bravery, and ambition. Earlier on Desperate Housewives, Bree is a caterer and cookbook author, and she has 2 terrible marriages. Bree gets the happy ending that she deserves, as she has found love and a purpose in life. Of the best characters on Desperate Housewives, Lynette and Gabby are passionate, hardworking, and feel like their suburban existence on Wisteria Lane has been holding them back. They have always felt destined to ask for more out of their lives, and the change of location allows them to dream bigger. Lynette and Tom Scavo, Doug Savant, relocate to New York City and have a penthouse near Central Park, and Lynette is now a CEO. She stays there for years as it's revealed that she even takes her grandchildren to the park. Gabby relocates to California and becomes a host on the Home Shopping Network, which allows her to share her love of fashion, something that gradually progresses through the show as she tries to figure out what she wants to do with her life. Susan is the only one of the main characters whose future the audience doesn't get to see following the Desperate Housewives ending. Her storyline in the series finale is firmly grounded in the present and in her getting the chance to start over. Hopefully, she gets a happy ending, just like her friends from Wisteria Lane do.